Hi, I'm just gonna do this little over thing because, well, in the actual video, you can't hear me very well, but in this video, I will just be, I'm not gonna do the full thing of the overview and the thing. It's just, so here, we're gonna build a thing here, but thanks to my dad, so let's build a plate that is down here. Let's just build uh choose a building block and then build it like this. Now you don't have to build it like I did because I wired it very badly, but you put a chest here, then you put a chest here, and then you're gonna extend this because we are gonna actually hide the hopper that is gonna go under this chest that is higher than the others. And then I'm gonna go here, we're gonna hopper, and then another hopper. Oh, also in that thing in the background is a failed video. Sorry. Also, I did this. I only finished this project. I was losing faith, and then my dad decided to tell me to try to use a three-way switch. He says, but I heard a two-way switch, and I think he said two-way switch. Now this is gonna be actually totally working, uh, and fully working trading thing. So don't worry, it will be easy. And actually, we're not going to use any buttons in this tutorial, like no buttons. And we only need a few things. Now, normal people decide to think that people my age are like ooga booga. I'm gonna put a TNT here, and then I'm gonna put a redstone line to this lever or button. But yeah, you're gonna cover these chests, and then once you cover these chests, then you're not. So I actually put don't put a block above chests unless it's a visible block, like say glass or something else. I'm about to have an oopsie, so you're about to see it. I'll tell you when to not put that block there, and just see later in the tutorial where you're supposed to put. See, that's my oopsie. That's my oopsie. Don't put a block above that chest. That was on accident. I didn't realize it until after the video was like in multiple action. Look, there's literally a flippin'. So you're gonna put redstone on both of these hoppers that are on these each sides. It's raining in the video, and sorry about that. It actually starts thundering, and I decided to put it to clear. But grab a redstone comparator. You're gonna run it out of the hopper, and then put two redstone on the hoppers, and then you're gonna see what you're gonna do with them later. And so you're gonna actually want to put a redstone repeater on in the first redstone part, because I realized later when it's harder to make the repeater there. And actually, I built this poorly, so you can't really do much with it. Like, actually you can, but like it's hard to make it into like a thing for the server, like you teleport to it. So I'm gonna show you my own two-way switch here. So instead of putting a redstone line under the thing, and then see, you put just a thing there, and then you put that there, and instead of making it so if both are on or off and both are on, both are off, it turns on only when both are on, or both are off in better description, because both are activated. Then, okay, so don't put the block there, put the block, okay, you're gonna, bruh, put the reds, put the redstone dust there. Also, you're gonna have to crouch while putting the redstone dust on the hoppers, because hoppers and stuff that open, you can't access them. You can access them by just right-clicking on them. But but you have to crouch to put stuff on them or around them that is off of them. When this line turns or is able to be unlocked, and then you're gonna put a redstone line to each of these redstone, you know, redstone. You're gonna put a redstone line to these redstone torches. Why is the video so loud all of a sudden? It's just because I haven't been talking? I think it is. Okay, I wired this poorly, so you're gonna see that it actually becomes bigger than it should be. Yeah, see, that's not gonna cut it. That is gonna cut it technically, but that's just a little too big, and I don't understand how. Yeah, that's just a little insane and stuff. But then you put a redstone repeater there, facing towards this block. And so, because if you have a redstone repeater being hit by, see, this is why you should have put it earlier. See? You can faintly hear my voice here. And actually, I did this tutorial because I've been requested to do tutorials on many of my cool things, but I've been blocked away from many of my cool things. Now you're gonna actually see that I have to rewire that line because it's getting in the way of these two things. Now, right now, this isn't functional because only one of the lines is lined up. So you have to get both lines onto that. See, later in the video, I actually realized that I have to lock. Okay, I'm just gonna. Don't worry. See, this is the problem with how I did it before. But I'm gonna cut away when I make the mistake, and then we're gonna try it again after I fix the mistake. And yeah, it's probably soon gonna happen since this thing is almost done in the video. Like, I thought it was almost done. And I remember soft-powered things going into a redstone repeater actually allow it to still work. I thought I had to put a repeater there, but then I remember it's soft power into a repeater. Boom, ba, boom, boom. Oh, I know what I could have done. That was so dumb of me. Oh. Oh gosh. There. See? Mistake. Because boom. Boom. See? and we're about to test it, but it's not gonna work, and then I'm gonna have to cut away. So. Wait, I haven't lined up. Oh, I have. I have to test it. But now, after building this whole contraption, you can build it differently. Just you need to use the same tools like we did. All you need is like this. One thing. There. It's about to do things. So we're gonna connect this up. I realized that something with the thing happened. So I'm about to put a redstone repeater into that block. The thing is, it would power the under block. See, that wouldn't work because it would power the redstone line. See, I'm about to fix it there. And then you're going to put a block above every single side line so you don't actually connect it. So every line that is, yeah, because redstone can connect to other redstone from under, like sides under. So you're going to have to make sure you don't connect them. And now it should work. There. And it should work now. Actually, I know it works because I did this in the video. But to put the redstone repeater in there, put something, and then yes. And then bam, I should have the door. Yep, that's what I put in before I stopped right as I stopped the recording. I mean, now you can rewire cut the recording. So you can make it easier to access this, or if you want a teleporter to put in this, like you can do that. I said this later in the video, but I'm sick really badly, so a little. Hard to get. I mean, I'm not extremely sick, but I'm sick. So sorry to anyone that wants to, if that does this exactly like I did, and they want to make it like put it on. Yeah, I'm a lot louder or whatever when I'm recording this. If you want to rewire like when I'm recording my voice on CapCut, it's actually a lot louder. Actually, with how than the OBS was recording my headphones. I mean, my thing was like. And then, hello guys, welcome to another video. Today we are gonna be doing this and stuff. Sorry, I'm sick. Which I guess was kind of not loud. But you just put it like yeah, we're just so if you build it like I did poorly, then your building experience for the hub of it will be lighted up really terrible. However you want. But if you build it and rewire it then how I did, or you do it exactly like I do, then it could work. But how I built it was a little crappy and ended up doing some weird stuff. So you're gonna just do some. Put it like that, and then I'm just gonna stop recording for this part. I don't need much cuts in this video since this is a building tutorial. Like, what do you expect? So if you build it like I do, you might have a hard time, but don't worry. If you build it how you want, I mean, if you don't know how to build it yourself, like by yourself, then that's fine. Don't worry, you're not in any danger of any loss of something to do because you can just do it how I did. But I recommend doing it how you do it because my way I built this and wired it was quite bad, but it made it small. my old one was giant. It was like absolutely crazy. I couldn't even like. It took me hours with just like see. Okay, just I'm gonna do no more with this stupid
Then you're gonna actually have to, if you
recording
do it
my
like
voice.
exactly like I do, you're gonna have to
Just
put
look at the video.
it like that, and hiding redstone is hard, but it's what I do because I don't like the look of redstone being in my contraptions. How you can see it, it just looks like it just meh. So if you want to make it look good, in my opinion, you're gonna have to build it like this. And then, well, actually, you don't have to build it exactly like this. I've said this already, but this design is very poorly made for redstone fitting. This design just is supposed to show you how to make this work. Now, this should work on Minecraft Java, but I'm making this on Bedrock. And so, if it doesn't work on Java, I'm surprised. But then again, I'm also using Bedrock. So, yeah. And so, if we just connect it up like this small made this system, and we just build. If you don't want to have to use so many, if you want to build this in your survival world, then you're gonna have to use less building blocks than I am, probably, unless you have just so many. But essentially, this video is done, so all you gotta do is like just cover it up like this and stuff. I've kind of went into a lot of explanation. I've went probably over detailed for a lot of people, but you can just put it like this and then stuff. The thing that I showed you earlier obviously works. I literally showed you that it works. But if you don't like just that and you want to use this on something like a server, you're allowed to. But if you use it from this tutorial, please credit me, because this took a lot of work, and I actually ended up making a very overcomplicated version before I was told to use a two-way switch to my dad from my dad. And so my dad was like, "Hey, I think you should try to use a two-way switch." And I was like, "Well, I don't know what that will do for me, but okay, I'll try it." And it ended up making this design, which actually totally works. And so it's very cool. And you can build this on any of your worlds you want. Just, you can make it look better. Like, I'm no mumbo jumbo, but I have made this very cool and working design. So it works, and that's what matters, I guess. See you later.